Holy shit, I haven't seen this thing in a while. What's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I made a video. It's been probably about 5 weeks, and I apologize. Sometimes you gotta take a break from things, or you get burnt out, and sometimes like you lose motivation, but I don't know, I miss it. I miss making videos, so I'm gonna try to give you guys an update, tell you what's going on, and yeah, make a little video today. So. So I sold the Supermoto and I bought this. You guys like it? It's my new ride. It's a Kawasaki. It's a 2000. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. It's a nice bike. I'm just kidding. That Supermoto's right there. It's not sold. It's not sold yet. I don't know if I'm selling it. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, whole nother topic for video. But this is my roommate's bike. Our neighbor actually knocked on our door like a week ago and said that he sees us always working on stuff, and he asked us if we wanted a bike. So he dropped off a free motorcycle and with the title, and yeah, so it's a free bike. It's been sitting for 5 years and outside in the rain, and it's really dark, you can barely see me. That's much better lighting. Yeah, so like I said, neighbor dropped off the bike, he dropped it off, and that's it. We've been trying to fuck with it. We've messed with it one day and got it idling, but I mean, it's not seized, so it's not super blown up, but yeah, it should be pretty funny once he gets it running. I'm gonna try to wheelie it, but I doubt it'll even have that much power, and yeah, we're probably gonna just sell it. So anyway, about the Miata, let's talk about that. It's in the garage, as you see. It's backed in for a reason. Not because it looks cool, because it does look way better back in the garage, but I fixed the e-brake on it, the back cable. Since I owned the car, I never really had an e-brake cable on it, so I fixed that, so now I can actually go drift. And speaking of drifting mods, I got something else I'm going to show you. Alright, so I got interior mods, and at the moment you can't really tell what it is, or maybe you can. Ignore this trim piece, I need to fix that. But I got some roll bar padding. A lot of people say they are pool noodles. They look and feel just like pool noodles, but I assure you it is some eBay padding, and just really cheap stuff, you know, just so I can go on the track. So not bad. Almost. So I got e-brake fixed. E-brake works kinda. I need to go test it today in Mexico. Got some roll bar padding. The only thing I need left is a helmet. I need to buy a helmet, not that helmet. So I did something else big to the car in the last couple weeks since I haven't been filming, and I will show you that mod now. Okay, so the other big thing I did to the bike or car while we were away. Fuck, let me put the camera down. Hold on. I still have my hood rod thing. It's not on, so I have to do this every time I pop the hood. And I'll be honest with you, I'll probably never fix this. I don't know how long I'll own the car, but I'm way too lazy to fix that. It's pretty stupid to me. Okay, so in the engine bay, you can't really tell what I did. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna take my word on it. I did solid motor mounts. They're somewhere in there, deep inside there. And the other one, you're not gonna see that. So, yeah. So as I was saying, I did solid motor mounts on the car. They're AWR racing motor mounts, I think, AWR. They're pretty fucking sweet. They're nice. I actually filmed it. I'll show the process in a second. I got the motor mounts for really fucking cheap. They're like $250, $300 motor mounts, and I got them for 50 bucks for some kid local. And that's because one of them was messed up. It had a crack in the welds, and it was bent. I don't know how he bent it. So basically, I cut it apart and took it apart, cleaned the welds up, and basically grind it all down, and then I bent the bend piece straight as best I could and kind of welded it back together, and so far it's holding. Do I trust my welds to hold the motor mount in? We'll see. I don't know. I've had them in for maybe a week, and I've only driven the car one day with the motor mounts in. So let me show you guys the footage of that process now. I'll play that now. This was about like 2 weeks ago. So I picked these up for really cheap. They're $250 brand new. They're obviously used, and I got them for $50. And that's because this one is bent. I don't know if you can tell right there. Yeah, it looks pretty bad, and the welds are cracking right here. Okay, so I got this piece cut off, and I'm basically grinding down the sides of it, to get a nice raw metal to weld, because this was originally painted or powder coated or something. And I basically bent this out as straight as I possibly could. It looks pretty straight. I'm pretty happy with it. There's a few bends, but it'll be alright. And then I grinded down the surface to where I'll be welding. As you see here, it's all like shiny metal, because you don't want to weld like dirty metal, which I actually still could grind down a little bit more. And then grind down that middle spot in this side, because that is where my ground is going to go. So you want to have a clean ground. Basically, wherever the ground's going to touch, you want to have, I guess, clean raw metal. So I think I'm ready to weld. I'm just going to wipe this all down with acetone, get it nice and clean before I start welding. Since this is like the most structural thing I've welded so far, it's going to hold my motor in place. I'm going to try to do a good job on it. So here is my final product. I painted it black. I hammered it out straight. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's hard to see, but it's pretty straight. And basically I welded up each side, front and back, so hopefully it holds. Yeah, so that was it. It was really easy. Took me like, I don't know, maybe like a couple hours, maybe 2 hours to do that. Swapping the motor mounts was really fucking easy. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, I thought it'd be like a pain in the ass to do, but since I had the intake manifold off, it was a breeze. It's real simple. So I'm excited to see how that is. The reason why I didn't motor mounts is because I'm making too much power that when I shift from second to third, I always miss third gear and I always go to fifth. And I think it's because like the engine's like torquey and like it kind of moves in place. I can't get into third real fast. So I haven't really beat on the car with the motor mounts in yet. So I can't really tell you if it fixed the problem or not. And people say like motor mounts like make the car run like shit, but I haven't noticed it yet. I mean, my car kind of runs like shit anyway with the coilovers and, you know, just being fucking turboed, everything rattles. Like I don't feel anything different driving it. So I'm excited to test it and take it to Mexico, see how it does, and maybe do some pulls and, you know, see how it feels. So anyway, speaking of that, I'm going to get the car out of the driveway, warm it up, check the oil, and take it to go get some food. Since I haven't driven the car in a while, and I'll bring you guys along, and should be fun. Oh, and another thing is, we're supposed to go to Mexico definitely tomorrow. Today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. I'm supposed to go drifting with Taylor tomorrow at like the famous spot like they always go drifting at. It's like out in the middle of nowhere. And obviously if I go, I'll definitely bring the camera, even though everyone's probably going to be filming videos, but I don't care. I mean, if you guys watch my videos, I appreciate it. And I miss filming, so I'm back, kinda. I wonder how loud this is. I kinda need to go back and put the GoPro on the window and run a microphone. I feel like that worked out really well. I know you're definitely not allowed to text and drive. I wonder what they say about vlogging and driving. Oh well. So first stop on today's mission is to go to the bank. I need to pull some cash out. One of my good friends, Matt, needs to borrow some money because he's buying a new toy today or tomorrow. He actually sold the Supermoto. Freaking Motar Matt. My old roommate had the CRF 450, white and black with black wheels. And he sold it. I went with him this week and he sold his bike. He has no bikes now, which is really sad. And he's getting into a whole new hobby. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'll show you guys eventually. But he's dropping like 10 grand on a new toy. So it should be pretty fun. Should make some fun videos in the future. But yeah, so I'm gonna go out and pull out some cash for him. And then we need to get some breakfast. I'm kinda hungry. Alright, it's a few hours later in the day. Just now I'm about to start prepping for tomorrow's drift event. Or I say drift event, but we're just going out to Mexico. My roommate's coming with his E36, but his diff's fucking up. He's gonna weld the diff in it. So he picked up a new diff, so I gotta weld that for him today. So we're gonna head to the parts store, pick up some RTV to seal it back up, and probably some brake cleaner to clean the diff up. And then probably meet up with Taylor, go grab my new wheels. I don't think I said it earlier. I'm buying spare wheels off Taylor. I might have mentioned it. And put tires on. And yeah, should be a good day. Fun little garage day. It's hot as shit though. Like, summertime in Florida fucking sucks. Alright, super shitty bad news. We got the diff out, and this is the new one he picked up. New. And this is the one that was just in the car. And first bad news is that the diffs are completely different. They're both for E36s, 328i's, same year-ish, but this one's a manual and this one's an automatic diff. And I don't know if you can tell, the shape's definitely different. This one's longer, this one's shorter. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So that sucks. So we paid $200 for this at a junkyard locally. So at least it came with a 30-day warranty. So he's gonna return this one. And then this diff, the one that he has, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Let me get the light. Light. Here we go. And this diff, all the welds are just about blown out. It's pretty bad. There's a bunch of metal in there. See the metal, the specks of metal? So he definitely blew up this diff. This is all supposed to be welded, these corners, and they're almost gone. And then the other thing is, when you wiggle this has some wiggle, and the actual like spindle on the inside, not the gears where you weld, the inside is loose. So I don't know how much longer this diff will last. So what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I say just put it back together and send it, but it definitely probably needs to be replaced. And definitely needs to be cleaned out.
if I can't find a new one today, I'm gonna run this one tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a welded diff. It's just like globs of metal there, and there, but you don't want to get the inside gears, and you don't want to get this one. And then essentially all three spin at the same time. So I don't know. It's kind of one of the, I've only helped weld like 3 diffs now, so I'm not super pro at this, but I think it'll hold. Okay, we're taking a break and heading over to the parts store, pick up some diff fluid. We forgot that. Go get lunch and head to Taylor's and mount tires. So loading up all the burners, and then I'm picking up tires from Taylor. I'm tired. It's been a long day so far. I'm really tired. Alright, we're at Taylor's house, about to leave. We just got the whole back full of tires. We got more of Taylor's in there. And we're gonna follow him and head over to Marco's house, because that's where the tire machine's at. And change all the tires and be ready for tomorrow. Should be fun, pretty excited. Alright guys, it's been a long day. This is like hours after we mounted tires. Big shout out to Taylor and Marco for spending so much time helping us mount tires. We mounted like I don't know, seven sets of tires, a shit ton. And that was like 5 hours ago. Now we're just finally done. We put the diff back in the car, and everything is good to go. I'm just gonna roll the car outside and then clean up and pack up for tomorrow. And I said tomorrow we're going drifting at the compound, so definitely expect a video for that. It should be fun. Either breaking my car or drifting my car. Either way, it'll make for a good video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.